Hello, I'm James Izimoha. Welcome to Africa News. Let's see your headlines. Residents in war-torn Sudan use art to celebrate International Day of Peace. South Africa police arrest 5 in crystal meth crackdown. Polls close as Guinea votes to change constitution. In Sudan, the prolonged conflict continues to claim civilian lives amid rising violence and hate speech. Yet, as the world marked the United Nations International Day of Peace on Sunday, some in the war-torn capital turned to art to highlight the importance of building a Sudan free from violence and inequality.
Sahal Al-Taib is a visual artist. He has been here in the capital Khartoum throughout nearly 2.5 years of conflict, and has chosen calligraphy to promote peace and tolerance.
Art is a message, and I choose it as it unites people, and it is a language everyone can understand. My tools are simple, and I worked alone amidst polarization and hate speech. People have welcomed and are appreciating it. This is what I know and what I can do to help people to make a meaning and a difference in their lives.
His paintings are seen in public, in the streets, on bridges, and on the forgotten walls. The written phrases carry important messages related to hope, clinging to life, rejecting hatred and racism, and respecting others.
These messages are reminding us of who we are and what we should do to be resilient and strong. And above all, it tells us how to love each other and to avoid hatred.
Sudan's conflict, now entering its 3rd year, shows no signs of abating. The United Nations issued a new report showing a dramatic increase in the number of victims and a rise in ethnic-driven killings and crimes. The country is in the grip of a wider civil conflict that has already split Sudan. Despite this relentless chaos, Al-Taib is trying to use his art to end the hatred and promote peace.
$20 million worth of crystal meth has been seized by police in South Africa. Officials say they raided a lab where the drugs were being made. 5 people have now been arrested, as the Klukando reports.
The raid on the meth lab took place about 225 kilometers southwest of Johannesburg. Police say they received a tip from someone who reported a strange smell coming from a farm. In a statement, police said 5 individuals from a North American country were arrested, while 2 others believed to be from West Africa managed to escape. Police seized equipment used to manufacture the drug, including weighing scales and lunch boxes used to store it. This is the second such drug bust after another operation last year at a remote farm where 2 South Africans and 2 Mexicans were arrested. In a 2022 report, the UN described South Africa as a major market for crystal meth. The report states that the country's geography, along with its porous borders, makes it easy to transport drugs across the African continent and around the world. Isaac Lukando for A News in Dar es Salaam.
In Guinea, citizens have voted in a constitutional referendum tied to the country's transition from military to civilian rule. The ballot carries high stakes for political reform and the nation's democratic future.
Polling stations in Guinea closed Sunday as counting began in a referendum on a new constitution. The charter extends presidential terms, creates a Senate, and sets the framework for elections. Authorities say it is key to restoring civilian rule, while critics call it a power grab by junta leader Mamadi Doumbouya, who has not confirmed his electoral intentions. Residents say the referendum is about unity and shaping Guinea's future.
This vote is important for the future of the Guinean people. Everyone who loves the Guinean people must accept to obey the law. And when we speak of law, we speak of leadership. Who is the leader? It's all of us. Today there are ethnic groups, but I don't count ethnicity. We are all Guineans. Let's accept to join hands to vote in peace and transparency.
Everyone is motivated. The enthusiasm is there. Everyone is laughing. There are shouts here and there. Everyone is happy to vote. We are proud to be Guinean.
Local officials say early results show both support and opposition in neighbourhood-level counts.
So we have yes, 279 and no 152 in the Botary sector, Sumatra Plateau neighbourhood in Sonfonia.
Election authorities are expected to release nationwide results in the coming days. Observers say the outcome will influence Guinea's transition timetable and determine whether Doumbouya's government stays on course towards civilian governance.
In Nigeria's Akwa Ibom State, a young cultural troupe is reviving traditional music through the xylophone. Their work blends heritage and innovation, inspiring children while keeping a fading art form alive.
A cultural troupe in Akwa Ibom is captivating audiences with traditional xylophone performances, balancing heritage preservation and modern influence. Founded by musician Invint Sunday, the group trains children, crafts instruments by hand, and showcases cultural pride at community events.
We are here to put the smiles on people's faces. You can see people from their faces, they are smiling, they are enjoying what we are giving out to the community.
The founder says the music strengthens identity and ensures young generations carry forward local traditions.
The African percussion instrument is something that has come to stay. You know, the Western instruments have taken over. So people don't really know something like this exists. I know some of the African countries, we have the marimba, we have the other embryophone, but this one is our culture, it's our stuff. So by the special grace of God, I think it should be everywhere because we can play this thing alongside with Western instruments. We can play with where we have the guitar and also the band set, you know, full Western instrument. We can play it alongside with it.
Residents say they are proud of their local tunes and music groups.
I've been used to them. They know the forehand. When you carry them for your event, they will deliver, sure.
As Sunday's troupe grows, their mission is clear: preserving cultural identity while proving traditional instruments can resonate on both local and global stages.
Rwanda has become the first African nation to host the UCI Road World Championships. The landmark event is drawing international stars and passionate fans while showcasing Rwanda's growing profile in global cycling.
Cycling history was made in Kigali as Rwanda hosted the UCI Road World Championships, the event's first ever edition on African soil. The competition began with elite time trials, drawing crowds of fans from across the continent. The race highlights Rwanda's cycling progress, while supporters celebrated the atmosphere, describing it as both a sporting milestone and community celebration. Visiting fans say the event unites Africa and brings global talent to Kigali.
We're here to watch the men's individual time trial, and then we are rooting for Africa, of course, because we are Africans. And then we still have some special cyclists we're looking out to see, people like Remco and Pogacar. So we're here to root for everyone to win. So.
Local residents say hosting the championship is a proud and inspiring moment.
I watch Tour de Rwanda every year because I live in Rwanda. But it's crazy that the World Championship are now here in Kigali, in Rwanda. It trains a lot of people, it's beautiful, so I'm really enjoying it.
It was wonderful and exciting to see the racers complete that entire course in less than an hour. We really enjoyed it, and we were glad to be here watching it live. It feels like a true celebration, and we hope that even more people will come and join us to watch.
Ladies and
gentlemen. The competition continues throughout the week with multiple races. Observers say Rwanda's successful hosting could strengthen Africa's role in world cycling and pave the way for more international sporting events on the continent.
Well, that's all we have today in Africa News. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to A News.